Inside the ZBrush, each subtool can be counted as its own self-contained tree model. However, there will be times when you want to break a model into even smaller subtools. For example, this model over here, she is like her hands, her legs are like one object over here. But if I want these like body parts to be separate in like as a separate you can say subtool, the hands a different subtool, leg different subtool, head different subtool. So that also can be done inside the ZBrush. So let's see how it is done. So looking at an easy case, so right now we have got all these subtools, like the eyes are different, the like swimsuit is different, teeth are different over here. Okay, so these are different kind of objects over here. So let's go to the eyes right now, and what we can do over here is that we can divide these two pair of eyes as separate. So I will go to the eyes layer over here, and one more thing we can do over here is that if I will press shift key on my keyboard and click on this eye icon over here, so what I can do is that I can hide all of them at once, and if I press shift again and click on it, it will bring everything. So just if I want to see the eyes, I will just press on the shift, click on this eye, so it will hide all of them. And as this one is active, so it will show. So if I will go to the teeth, so teeth will show. If I will go to the eyes, so eyes will show. Now to split these pair of eyes into one eye into as another, or like one subtool and the other one as another subtool. So we have to go to the split option. You can see it's already open here. So if you press on it, it will open, or it will close. So here we have option called split to parts. So make sure the layer that you want to split is selected, and then you can click on this split to parts. So once you will click on it, it will split this into the layer. So if you will see that one layer is this is I1, this is I2. So as I pressed shift and clicked on it, so that's why it is showing in this form. So what I can do here is that I can press this I over here as well, so both of them will show. So you can have you are now having these two eyes. For the first time, when you're pressing the split two parts button, it will give you similar you can say alert that gives you when you're deleting any subtool. It will ask you, do you want to split it, okay, or always okay until the next restart. So you can press always okay until the next restart. So that's what I did, and I didn't got that option again. It's okay to do that because later on, even if you have split something, you can merge them back. So you cannot do undo right now, but you can merge them. So merging them back is similar, you're doing the undo. Now I will press shift key and click on the eye so I can get the whole thing. So I have to press twice to get the whole thing over here. So now you can see we got two separate subtools over here for the eyes. Let's take a look at another scenario. So I'm going to zoom out now here, and what I will do is that I will press Alt on my keyboard and I will click on this swimsuit. Okay, so as soon as I will click on it, it will be selected. So on the swimsuit, I have a mask, and that's why part of the body are darker than the others. So I'll get into mask for later on this course, but for right now, I just want you to understand that you can use masks to split subtools into separate parts as well, even though they are connected. So right now, the swimsuit is a one object, but this darker part, as you know over here, why this is dark, because it's like there is a mask over here. And I will go into details in the mask in the other classes, but right now let's see, we can also split the masks. How we can do that? In the split, we have option called split masked points or split unmasked points. Basically, they are same thing, and they're like other way around. It's actually the same thing really. It's just going to split into two parts. So one part is what was masked and one is what wasn't masked. Okay, so if I go into like a solo mode over here by clicking, let me do one thing. Let me press Shift key and click over here so I can just see this. And if I will press any one of this, click to mask or mask bar. Okay, so you can see that now they are divided into two parts. So this is the front part that was selected and this is the part that was unmasked. So let me go back here and now you can see that it is divided into two subtools. So with the help of the mask, you can also do the splitting. Okay, let's switch to the main body by pressing Alt key on my keyboard and then clicking on the body here. Okay, now the body is basically is selected here. Now I want to show you one more thing over here. If we turn on the polyframe, here is our polyframe here, and if you will see this body of Julie the swimmer is made out of different polygroups. You can see there are different colors of polygroups. So these also we will go into detail in our next exercises. So now polygroup is something that I'm going to get into later on this course, so don't really have to understand necessarily what this is all about right now, but just to know that you could also split by polygroups as well, and each one of these colored sections will split off into its own subtool. So if you will see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more thing, this is the same color, so that means this is 1, this is 2, 3, this is 4, and this is 5. So if I will split it into polygroups or group split, so it will be splitting into that part. But right now I don't want to do that, otherwise I cannot undo it and it will take time to merge them all together. But just to give you an idea, you can also split by using the polygroups over here. So let me turn off that. Now one thing that also we will learn in our next class is splitting, hiding or unhiding certain parts. Okay, but just want to tell you, you can also split the hidden objects. For example, if I will hide something over here by pressing Shift and Control and then click select this one. Okay, so some part over here will be hidden and this is showing. Don't worry, we will go into detail how to hide and unhide in the next courses. Okay, but just to show you around, if I want to bring it back, so what I can do, I can press Shift Control and click over here somewhere. Okay, and then if I press Shift Control and Alt, so I can hide the objects I want. So this way also I can easily split. So I'll bring that back. Just I have to press Control Shift and click anywhere over here. Okay, and it will bring back. So Control Shift and click anywhere else. So this is how you can now I think I hope you know how to split your models into separate subtools. So it's going to be easier to isolate and independently work on these separated pieces you have right now. So it's always better if you want to separate some objects, or not into many parts, but reasonable parts that will help you in creating your project. Now, as you know how to split your tool into subtools, let's see the opposite of it. The opposite of splitting subtools is combining them, which is known as merging, which is something you might want to do to help keep things organized. Let's take a look at a situation where that makes sense. So we have this Julie model, and you can see it's split up into a bunch of different subtools, which is quite fine, makes sense. But here, if you will see, it's her hair. If I show you here, are split into different parts. Like there is a back part here, Then these are some of these, you can say, like clusters over here, and then some like the front part. So these are different hair clumps you can see over here, and a couple of straggles here, which doesn't make any sense. The hair should be one complete hair. So this is a one, you can say, a reasonable, a scenario where you want to combine the objects. So sometimes this can happen. So let's combine them all into one. Now we want to make sure that the top one is selected, which is this hair. Okay. And what you want to do over here is that, because we are going to merge down, so under the merge option, if we will go down, we have merge. If we will go in the merge option, we will see merge down. So what it will actually do is that when you click on this, you get a pop-up warning that you can't undo this. So if I will press merge down, it says you cannot undo that. Okay, just like when you're splitting or you're deleting, the same sort of option, like warning you get. So go ahead and click OK, or always OK, it doesn't matter. So even though you can't undo that directly by hitting Ctrl Z, you could split the models into separate parts later on, just like what we did in the last when we were splitting. So I'll just press OK over here for now. Okay, and after that, you can see that those two hair clumps are now joined. Now I have to join with this one. So again, I will press merge down, and again I'll press OK. And now her hair is a complete subtool instead of the one which was split before into different subtools here. Now there's one other way to merge that I use quite often, and that is merge visible. And what this does is it creates a new tool and put whatever was visible in that new tool. So let's say we have her swimsuit over here, and previously, if you know, we uh, kind of split that into different parts. Okay, let me press Shift I over here so I can show you. So this is the two things right now. So what I have done is that I have pressed Shift key and click on the eye icon over here. Okay, so this is only shown, but then what I did, I just pressed over here the eye icon as well. So then make sure this one also is pressed. So both of them are visible, but rest of the others are not visible. So what will happen over here is that once these are here, just pick any one of these two, okay, and then go to the merge option over here, and inside the merge option, what we will do is that we will just press merge visible, and as soon I will press merge visible, I will get a new tool over here, and this is the merge swimsuit. Okay, so if I will go click everything over here back, and if I will go back here, you can see that this is a new merge swimsuit, which is like a result of combination of those two subtools. If I want to go back, I can go back here. Okay, I think it's here, sorry. Okay, so this is how you can have another way of merging these subtools. So as you can see, in this instance, there might be cases that it's useful to combine separate subtools into one. If they're related, like they are the same type of objects, or they combine to form one whole piece. And this way they can be modified together as one. So I hope you have understood about the subtools over here, and the combination of subtools, how you can combine different subtools into one subtool to create a one complete tool out of it. If you have enjoyed this video, you have learned something out of this video, don't forget to click on the like button. And also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. There are a lot of new tutorials and courses are coming, a very interesting one, up to date, the latest one. And please help me out by getting me more subscribers. Just share it on your social media accounts, ask your friends to do that, and I will be really helpful, I will be really grateful to you, and I will be helpful for you all. I will be creating a lot of tutorials. I will be answering your questions if you have any problems. So you help me, I help you. So please support me, and thanks a lot for up till now what have you all the support that you have given me. So until the next class, take care of yourself. We will meet in the next lesson.